Good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are. This is On the Ball TV. I am Mr. Nels. Today we have with me the one and only.
Yep, I'm back,
man. Welcome back, Abs. Welcome back. How's your week been?
Yeah, had a little hiatus, you know how it is, but obviously all good. We're back in action. What was it? This my team, clearly they're not back in action. They're still missing in action.
MIA and that.
MIA, not even MIA, AWOL, whatever you want to name. But other than that, all good, man. All good. Hopefully everyone's all good, keeping well, and happy New Year to everyone. Because I don't think we did a happy New Year stream.
I don't even think we've been back since the New Year, have we?
So happy New Year to all the viewers.
Hey, that's mad. It's a bit late to be saying happy New Year, but happy New Year to everyone anyway.
Hey, listen, if it's still January, then it counts, doesn't it? So if it's February, March, then you're violating. But
I hear it, man. So a busy week for all of us. Some of us last week had howlers. Luckily, we weren't on.
Yeah,
boy. Some people had some howlers this week. So we're gonna get into the nooks and cranny of this week's fixtures and that. So where should we start?
Because should we start with should we do Arsenal first? Because I feel like Arsenal's the most, or should we say that for last? Because that was
let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Okay, cool. So was it a red card on Lewis Skelly?
I don't know about straight red, that's a bit dark still. We've had our fair share of bad decisions from the refs and that, so I felt it for Arsenal this week. They were lucky that they actually got the 3 points anyway. What do you think, though?
No, to me it was never a red card, because it's, for me, listen, as my entire life going off and watching football, is that when it comes to a red card has to be something which either
a straight red's got to be like a man in danger,
serious foul play, or clear denying of a goal scoring opportunity. So if Lewis Skelly was the last guy, and it was basically, I don't know, I think it was Strand Larsen, because I think Strand Larsen got sent off later as well after that. If he was the last man,
no, it was just him, innit? It was just him. Oh no, two. Sorry, yeah, it was, yeah.
No, because they were in their own half. So it's a dirty one, and it should be a yellow card. Now, if they give it as a yellow card, that's absolutely fine. But as a red card, you're doing too much there.
Yeah.
You're doing way too much.
Obviously, he sticks his foot out, but it's not a straight red. It's definitely not a straight red. It's more just, when certain man are trying to slow down the game, everyone's rushing. Obviously, it's not a straight red in my opinion.
It's not. It's just a yellow. It's the most obvious yellow you'll see. All that needs to be said is, listen, you did what you need to do. It was clever, but it's not clever enough. You're in the book. Next time you do something like that, you're off.
Yeah, exactly. When obviously Arsenal fans are raging this weekend, they kind of have a right to, because that could have cost them points, because they had to go pretty much some of the first half and the whole of the second half with 10 men.
Yeah, well, to be fair, people keep saying PGM are well corrupt. It's not even a thing of they're corrupt, because I used to believe this for many, many years, especially in that my guys, not even my guys, your guys, sorry, Clattenburg and Howard Webb.
Oh, get out of here.
No, but what I've realized the problem isn't the quality of it, isn't the fact that they're corrupt. It's the fact that the quality of refereeing in the United Kingdom, full stop, is a disgrace. Now, these guys, has there ever been one good English referee?
In time? In life?
Now, has there ever been one good one? Because you can always...
Yeah, what's his name? Howard Webb.
He wasn't good. He was a Man United fan.
Man. If you get called up to do a World Cup final, you're good.
Listen, when I talk about good, okay, cool, but I'm talking about Pierluigi Collina. That's a very good referee.
Yeah, no, he is top tier. That's the only person, non-footballing man, that's made cover of a football game before. Because he's
with his eyes and that.
yeah, he's top tier. Yeah, he was scary. You don't want to mess with him.
Nah, trust. But the thing is that what I'm saying is when it comes to most of these referees, like people keep saying, "Oh, sorry, not Clam, but Chris Kavanagh, who else is it? Michael of all these guys, they're all rubbish. They're just all crap.
Yeah,
They none of them know how to what's it called. Either they get pressured by the crowd in the wrong way, especially
yeah.
that what's his name, that I don't even remember their names. And then who's the other one? Who's the guy who they sacked him because he forgot to draw the lines in that one Arsenal game?
Okay.
That
I'm not good
shot.
with I'm not good with the referees' names, to be honest with you.
I think it might have been Lee Mason. They're all scrubs, man. They're actually all.
Yeah,
So
do you know what? It's this whole. I feel like you gotta make a call, a judgment. Some of them man are scared. They'll just go to the screen straight away without even giving having an opinion on what just happened, like what just took place and that. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, but Arsenal fans, they have a right to be mad with that one.
yeah, but aside from that, I mean, they did get a win in difficult-ish circumstances. Although to be fair, it was made easier when Stratton Larson got sent
When
off.
the other red card happened, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, it did. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's not really. Are they still in a title race, or do you think this title thing is all done and dusted?
Nah. Well, I think it's done and dusted, to be honest with you, but they still got a chance. I mean, Liverpool can mess up. They can mess up somewhere.
They're what? They are how many points off Liverpool now?
They're 6 points. 6
Yeah,
points right now.
They still
Their
got a
next game is Bournemouth. Obviously, Arsenal got Man City next, so boy, I don't know.
I mean, they could what's it called? They could make a late little charge, but that would mean that Liverpool need to drop off a little bit. Which, to be fair, on the lowest of keys, it could happen. But I mean, even with this Liverpool thing, and you know what? Should we? Because is there that much we could talk about with Arsenal?
Not much really. Not rich, but
Okay, cool. Well,
speaking of Man City next.
Man City, sure. I thought you were going to do Liverpool, but okay, cool.
We'll go there and then we'll go Liverpool.
Okay, cool. So I was talking to Mr. Nels off air for all the viewers because obviously there's certain things that unfortunately you're not privy to in it. Basically, I intentionally skipped the Man City Chelsea game because it wasn't my birthday, but I couldn't celebrate last week for.
No, it was your birthday.
No, my birthday was the week before, but I celebrated
yeah.
I celebrated over the weekend because I couldn't last week for personal reasons. So I was like, okay, do I go celebrate my birthday or do I go watch this team? So I was like, okay, I'll go celebrate. And then I get the notification that we've got 1-0 up. And
quick time as well, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know how bad it is? I didn't even get gassed. I was like, oh shit, 1-0. Oh well. I did because
New Boy had a howler, innit?
Yeah, but he did have a howler, but you know it's like one of them ones where it's very predictable what's gonna happen to us in games. It's super predictable. If you've noticed, I don't know if you've watched most of our games recently, apart from the Ipswich game, in almost every game we've dropped points in, we've been taking the lead. We've been there 1-0 up. We start well, and then what happens? Surprise, surprise, a collapse at the end. Now, even against Bournemouth, where, in my opinion, was probably our best performance out of this, poor run, bro, we should have been out of sight. But all it's done is it's exposed all the dead ballers that we've got in attack. It's exposed the fragile mentality of a lot of the players that we employ. And it's also showed that these guys, I'm sorry, they're not up to the task because how can you spend all that money? Like nearly 2 billion quid.
What?
Nearly. I'm not. I don't even know how much it is. People say 1.5, people say 1.3. Let's just say a billion. Let's round it to the nearest billion in it.
No,
let's say
how are you rounding down to 1?
I don't know. Okay, cool. Should we round up to 10? Let's say 10 billion quid.
Oh, you mean the whole project?
Yeah, all our signings and shit, we've spent over $1 billion. That's the most accurate description.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
That's the most accurate description. We've spent over $1 billion. And we have no elite number 9. We have terrible centre backs. We have a midfield that lacks in physicality. I mean, Caicedo is superb, but he's the only one who does it. We've got a clown in between the state. He's probably the worst goalkeeper in the country.
You're not feeling it.
Starting goalkeeper. We've got injury-prone starters galore. Our wingers are super inconsistent. We've got there's probably maybe 2, 3, 4 good players. I'd say Palmer, Caicedo, Cucurella, and that's it really. Even
Wait, say again,
Cucurella used to
Palmer,
replace
Caicedo.
Palmer, Caicedo, Cucurella, I guess, and Reece James, but Reece James is never really fit, is he? So does he count?
What, you're not rating Sancho?
Sancho's not for me.
He's been good for you, lot.
Nah, he leaves a lot to be desired, to be honest. And you know what annoys me about Sancho? This guy does not shoot. He does not. He don't want to shoot ever.
Well, I mean, he had a shot in the little highlights I saw.
No,
albeit it was he hit at the keeper, but he still had a shot.
Bro, the guy doesn't shoot, man. He's not a shooter.
Obviously, yeah, he's more a passer, number 10, isn't it? Like,
you know, he's a good footballer. I'm not saying he's dead. He is good, but he's not levels. I'll be for real, and it sucks because listen, I would love to have seen Jadon come in and show me levels, especially after what's been going on with him at Man United.
So you don't think he's been better?
But he's been better, but he's not levels. I'm talking what's it called? Yeah, I'm not saying that he's as good as Saka, but I'm talking about someone who can really elevate the team.
Yeah.
I feel that in the future I can win leagues with him. See, Ahmad, I could see Man United winning league titles with Ahmad if they build a good team around him. Unfortunately, but Man United is another topic of discussion we'll get to later. But
we'll get there.
Sanch doesn't, what's the word called? He don't elevate the guys around him, and he doesn't elevate the team. He's one of those guys who can work in a functional team, innit?
Yeah. Already well-run machine. He could be a vital piece in there. Like,
yeah, he needs a good. It's the same thing with Rashford in a way, but with Rashford's problem is that he stayed in an environment where he couldn't do that for far too long, and it's ended up catching up with him sadly. But yeah, man, there's still quite a few. There's too many guys in this team, in my opinion, who they either lack the physical qualities or the mental qualities in order for us to take a step forward. Levi Cole is the most overrated centre back I've ever seen play for my football club.
What?
Genuinely, no, he's super. The way they spoke about him like the Messiah, he goes through a period where he's been poor, and I tried to defend him. I was like, listen, I'll help a brother out. I'll be like, listen, you were playing left back. It's calm. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But your time is up now. Your time is up now, bro. I'm sorry.
So you would get rid of him, yeah?
It's not even a get rid, but he can't be a starter. Now
he can stay. We need to have a show where we talk about who will get rid of in our teams. Obviously, minus Shiggs. Shiggs will probably be the most happiest one of all. But I feel like discussions need to be had in all our teams.
Shiggs is the type of man who'd want to get rid of Salah with the way he speaks about him at times.
innit. But that'll be it, though.
Nah, he wouldn't. I don't know. There's probably a few you could get.
There wouldn't be much he would say that he would get rid of in his team.
Well, Liverpool's team, but I can't. You know what's so funny? I don't even rate that Liverpool team that highly. I just think that this league is at an all-time lower quality, wise. Especially, I think the bottom teams are good. The bottom, the dross has gotten better, but the so-called top teams have become dross. If that makes sense.
I was gonna say like this. I was gonna ask a question if we was on it, like when all the fellas are here, because I feel like this new, obviously, I mean United. I'm speaking on like I want to see my team up there again. I want to see my team spending money, but this financial FFP thing is kind of ruining football a bit.
It's not obviously even an FFP thing. Do you know what it is?
I just mean okay. Obviously, it's made it more competitive, like as in terms of you can now see a Bournemouth like getting up there, not Brighton, for example, Nottingham Forest, but now the other teams are just dead. Like top teams, Spurs are nearly going on a relegation battle. Same with United. Like Chelsea ain't doing that great. Chelsea's are all okay, but they're just signing anyone as well.
No, but what's it called? The FFP thing. Do you know what it is? Listen, I've never been an FFP guy. I feel like FFP is just silly because I understand you have to protect the so-called financial health of a football club, but at the same time, an owner should be allowed to spend as much money as they want, really.
Exactly. As long
But
as you've got it.
yeah, I feel like the problem is now is that what's it called with the way the football is and with the way the price tags have, because obviously since Neymar on
Inflation,
PSG,
man.
yeah, the market has gone up by way too much. So a 40 million pound signing in 2009 is close to 100 million in 2024.
It's mad. Football's gone crazy, man.
It has, but this is what I'm saying. So I feel like this is my issue. I feel like the bigger clubs, they've got more money, but they spend it poorly. And Man United are the perfect case study of this, because even from
we definitely spent poor.
no, but it's not just now. It's not a recent thing. You've spent poorly for most of my life, really. Now, when's the last time Manchester United had a window where it'd be like, listen, we've got in a load of good players and we're consistently challenging for the title?
The only time I can say we had like a proper decent window post Fergie.
It can be during Fergie's time as well, by the way.
I don't know. I can't name a time because I'd have to go back through all the transfer windows and see. But the only one I can remember a proper good window was when we got Berbatov that January to keep it going.
That was ages ago. That's
ages ago.
That's
post Fergie. I would probably say Mourinho's first transfer window when we got Pogba in, Mkhitaryan.
Was Zlatan?
That
was a good window. Yeah.
Obviously, we weren't title winners, but we came second that season.
I thought that was the Lukaku one.
No, that was the one with Zlatan, I swear.
No, because the Zlatan Pogba one was the one you won Europa League, but you finished 6th. I remember because we won the league that year. The year after was the Centurions, and then Man United, and then you finished 2nd.
Oh, is that Lukaku's first one?
Yeah, it was because
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to remember who came in. I think Rooney left. I think he went to Everton.
Rooney, Carrick left.
No, Carrick didn't. I think Carrick left the year after. Rooney left that summer, the summer 2017.
Yeah.
Lukaku signed. What's my man's name? Matic signed, and Lindelof signed. I think it was that. Must have been that.
You might be right. I'm just I think you're right still.
But even then,
it wasn't. Yeah, but tell me what what team has had the soup? Like maybe Real Madrid. Like
even Real Madrid, the last Galactical summer they had was a car crash. That was one where they got Hazard and Luka Jovic.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. A lot of the big clubs they don't spend money as well, and I feel like it's
normally buy like when you're top, like you normally buy 1 or 2, and then that is enough to be like to motivate your guys to be like, yeah, we gotta keep going. You don't normally have like a big transfer window where you send in 5, 6 players. Like,
no, of course not. But I feel like part of the issue is this is where I say it comes down to poor recruitment from the clubs on top.
Eric Bailly as well. He came in at around the same time as Lindelof, isn't it?
He's another one. He
let me down, man. He was the one I thought he was gonna be here for a long time. Like,
no, but injuries took their toll on Bailly, unfortunately. But even when you look at
there was times when he was there, but no one was playing him either. Like when Ten Hag came in.
No, but it wasn't even. But at that point, bro, Bailly was.
Obviously, he hadn't shown that much about him, really.
And he was done out at that point.
Yeah, he was done out. Well, yeah, he let me down, man.
But I'm trying to think which other big clubs have been notorious for spending money badly. To be fair, I don't know. You know what?
You lot at times.
Yeah. I know we spend badly, but the thing is, this is gonna sound mad unpopular. We've never been fantastic in the market. even in our best years, the only difference is we had a guy who was willing to put down the big bread for the big players. And obviously, if you put down big money for superstars, one or two of them are going to work. Now, you can't tell me that you spend. All right, listen, he did flop, but 70 million on Shevchenko, or sorry, not 70, it was less than that. 40 million on Shevchenko, 30 on Markolesian. What's it called? All these guys, you're spending silly money on them. 25 on Drogba. If you spend the most money, eventually it will work. The problem is, I feel like that used to work. The reason why it worked back then is because there was a bigger talent of world-class footballers. But I feel like this is why I'm saying when football's gone downhill, there's a smaller pool of top players, in my opinion.
No, definitely is. Football's gone downhill now. Like the quality.
No, the quality in terms. This is what I'm saying. In terms of the dross has gotten better now. It seems the gap between the top teams and the little teams has gone smaller. But what's it called? Even though in a way the small teams back in the day, they used to have better players in a way, like better individuals. But now they're just better teams. But I guess they have better individuals than, I don't know. Off the top of my head, let me think of someone. I don't know.
What, like now?
Yeah, from a smaller team. Does they still count as someone from a smaller
team? Kluivert, Justin Kluivert.
No, but I'm talking about the equivalent of a small team, of a small team's net. Streets. JJ Okocha is a perfect one, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. They were better individuals, but as a team now they're better. So the team as a collective was dead. But this is why I don't know. This is why I feel like football's decreased in quality, because there's less good players, and also clubs aren't operating in the way that they should be operating in terms of trying to recruit those so-called good players. Basically, you have to take a gamble on a youth.
Yeah, like they're going. Yeah, they're taking some has paid off. Like look at Brighton, they paid off by going in the market in South America, picking up gems. So yeah, it can work. It can work. That's what, that's what it is, though. That's what it is. It's a gamble sometimes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, isn't it?
Yeah, but it depends what the ambitions are. Like, are you trying to win the league, or are you just trying to make a profit? Because surely, if you support Manchester United, if you own Manchester United, the aim, and rightfully or wrongfully so, should be to challenge for the League of Champions League. Because listen, as much as I troll Mr. Nels, and it is very funny when I do troll him, his club factually are the biggest in the country and probably a top 3 club in the world. So surely there's a certain level of, and I understand
the standards have dropped majorly. Like
I know, this is what I'm saying. Obviously, I understand that there's no one who has no club is entitled to win anything. There's no right to win stuff, but there's also a way that you should conduct yourself based on how you are as a football club. There's certain expectations that have to be, like, there has to be a minimum. Okay, yes, you may not win it every year, but you have to at least compete.
That's it. The minimum is to compete, like on all fronts as well. Like every cup competition, every league game is to compete. Don't want to see like the prioritizing certain cups for obviously the league is the bread and butter. Champions League. I don't know what's more important to you, Champions League or Premier League.
It depends. Back in the day, I would have said Champions
certain
League.
People would say Champions League first over thing, but obviously the league is where you want to really be, isn't it?
Do you know what it is? I feel like when it comes to the Champions League, I feel like back in I'm starting to sound like a nostalgia merchant. I'm not even that old.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard.
I'd say 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, when I feel like there were more elite teams in Europe, I feel like that's a better measure of how good you are.
Yeah.
Because what's it called? Because you still had, I don't know. It's hard because I feel like the league is always, I don't know. The league is always a better measure of consistency, but it's about the level that you're coming up against as well. So it's not just consistency, but is it consistency against loads of good teams, because in the Champions League you are playing good teams most of the time.
Yeah.
Whereas in the league, I don't know, you can get a few years where the competition is terrible. Now I remember, what was it? I think it must have been Man City when they won the league in 2014. Bro, that was a terrible league. Do you know none of the teams who finished in the top 4 that year would probably finish in the top 4 now?
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe City. They were all that.
It's mad, man.
So
let's not digress from the topic. Chelsea, City,
no.
Man City.
What would you want to say, Nick? From our point of view,
go for it, man. What was your thoughts anyway? Like, obviously, you didn't watch. You watched your game.
Highlight.
Yeah, you watched the highlight.
I got a notification that we went 1-0 up. I saw the goal. Decent, well worked goal. Happy that we've at least capitalized on someone messing up.
Look at it. Look at this guy.
But hold on. We can't let him enter without.
No, wait. I got something for him. Wait. I got something for him because wait.
We gotta play theme track though, innit?
All right, we're gonna play a theme track, yeah?
Yeah, play his theme song, man.
Cool, man. Welcome, Chili. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Did you like your intro?
That's not my intro. You know what my intro
that's your
is.
intro for today.
You can hate and come with that intro, but we know it's not my intro.
Right, let's give you a proper one then.
Right. You know,
we get a little copyright before you let
so cold. We got so cold, man.
Welcome, Chili. How's your week been?
You know how my week's been.
No, I don't know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Tell listen, you know what, lads? Since we're all together and Shigs isn't here, we might have to have a little weekly meeting and call it the Mud Brothers Show. Sorry, not Mud Brothers, but
I like that.
No, actually, no, we can't do that. No, we can't.
Me and Chili are Mud Brothers right now, boy.
Yeah, man. That's what I was gonna say.
Call this the Mud Council. This is the Mud Council because we're all down bad in our own way, innit? Like, you two are fighting relegation. I'm trying to stay in the top 10 right now, so it's a techie one.
All we need is 40 points, man. All we need is 40 points.
Listen, I promise you, it's the most.
This was you last year. This was you last season. Remember?
No, this was even me this season. I was begging to get to 40 points, and thankfully I've gotten there in the end.
But yes, see, Abs, carry on.
But bro, what do you want me to say, man? Like, see,
they
what's it called? Like, I went and rewatched a bit of the game. It's just what's it called? They deserve to win. There's no two ways about it. Obviously, like, people complain about what's it called, the manager or certain players, but I'm bored of complaining about players, like, because I know the level they're at. It's boring me telling you guys that Sanchez is a rubbish keeper. It's boring me telling you that I don't rate Pedro Neto. It's boring me telling you that was so cool.
All right, you don't rate Pedro Neto, nah?
Yeah, nope. It's boring me telling you that Levi Cole was back average. I know these guys aren't good. It's now up to the higher ups to move on these guys and bring in some proper footballers.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah, but they've put them on like 32-year contracts. You can't just move them on now.
I know. Well, listen.
When they were doing that, all you Chelsea man was saying, "Yeah, top business, man. This is what they do in the States." And we all said, yes, you were. All they were in it now.
Yeah,
and we all said it's going to come to a head.
Nothing out. My thing was always, I'll be honest. You see, listen, me as a football fan. This whole stuff about wages and contracts and shit. First of all, it's very personal and private. It shouldn't be made public knowledge, in my opinion. Now you shouldn't know. Man, we're not gonna go out here and start telling everyone how much we make a year in our own jobs, right? The fact that their wages are public knowledge is silly. But even then, I don't particularly care how much money you have to pay. I don't care how long the contract is either. It's not that big a deal, as far as I'm concerned. It's just, are you contracted to play for my club? Well, actually, yes. Length of
certain things shouldn't be disclosed because that open. But then again, I don't know because it opens up.
If it's not disclosed, there's bare brown envelopes in the background, man.
No, but I'll tell you what.
I just mean like the players' wages. Sometimes you judge a player because he's getting high wages.
I don't, because he's got nothing to do with that. The player has nothing to do with his transfer fee,
and transfer fees as well. Like that's another thing.
Now, what's it called?
But they have nothing to do with that. So people might say that Rice wasn't worth 105 million or whatever, but he had no say in that.
Exactly. And now he's going to be judged as 100 million player.
Exactly. Yeah. So now Rice has got that extra pressure on him. But
yeah, I don't
know. Excuse me.
But yeah, City 3, Chelsea 1, man. I didn't.
I thought that Abs was telling me a couple of weeks back that the City was washed. That's what I remember hearing.
No, but the point still stands. City are washed. We're just no better. The point doesn't change. This is why I'm saying we need to call it the Mud Council, because this is the worst Man City team that I can remember in a while.
In a long time.
Listen, Tilly, as bad as you guys have been, you went to the Etihad and scored 4. You went to the Etihad and scored 4. Nell's got a win. And we went there and we did our regular thing of busting down pause for these guys. Giving them three lap dance. That's
what is all that baby oil was doing on the Chelsea bus.
Yeah. Diddy's house.
And it's mad because if you look at, as I told you, look at our squad. There's genuinely maybe 2 players I think are untouchable. Sorry.
Go on.
No, sorry, I was about to sneeze there. But
annoying, man.
No, there's 2 players who I'd say are good and are probably our best players. Caicedo and Palmer. Palmer being the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
James would be up there, but James is a very injury prone. And the rest, there's a few who are good. There's quite a few who are not good. There's a few who are average. There's a few who I actively want sold. There's a few who I don't care if they stay or get sold.
Well, actually, we got. I was saying, Chile, I was saying to Abs, we need a show where we all talk about who we will get rid of in the summer, or just get rid of completely in our squads. So we got to save that for another day.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We got to save that for another day because I feel like only Shigs will be the only one that's happy with his squad.
Nah, true. You know what's so mad? I think Jay is going to be the one who is the least happy with this squad. Now, he'll say a lot more need to go this day.
Me too. I'm definitely going to be up there.
No. I'm going to be sitting top. Look at my squad, man. Are you mad?
Yeah. Okay, so, moving on.
Spurs versus Leicester. Shit.
Let's go, man. Chills.
I can't have that take that JB Vardy did towards the Leicester fans was too funny.
What happened, man?
Isn't it? Again.
Are you 100%? Are you 100% and in?
Hell, 100% and in. Absolutely stupidness.
It's and out now.
Are you 100% and out?
I'm not even 100%. I'm 132% and out. He's just hasn't got what he needs to manage in the Premier League. Is it
mainly his fault though?
Yeah, you see how my man's run the players into the ground.
Yeah, I do see that. I watch a lot of expressions, and he talks a lot about the club and everything about it. So we kind of got a little insight into it, and it's a bit mad, man.
The thing is, we've got players, all right, they're not the greatest players in the world, like Reguilon and that, but he's not playing them and running in the same players every week, playing them. Got this crazy high line, having to run up the pitch and then run back down. Doing that 25 times a game, you can't do that 3 times a week.
You pretty much killed your defense
completely. How have we got so many players out and they're all muscle injuries?
Yeah.
The only defensive improvement he's made this season is bringing back Jed Spence.
But then he was forced to do that, Abs. Spence hasn't even got a European spot, which when we needed him the other day, we can't play him. He was out in the wind. It's only because he's got nobody else. He's had to play him because he's injured the rest of them. And the Tottenham medical.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
You know what? They said that our physios got the job straight out of university. So
that's no surprise to me. Have you been to a hospital and you've just seen pure students these days?
Yeah, but come on, you're Tottenham. We're one of the richest clubs in the world. You need physios that have got experience, that know what they're doing. Not that have just done it in a classroom.
I feel like the world's gone the same way, where everything now is about the youth. Everything the youth have got a chance. It's even down to football now. Look how much academy players are getting chances now.
No, but that's true. I told you why I think it's starting to come through football.
This is probably why football's gone downhill.
No, but not really, because if you think about it, how much
as sad as that is to say.
No, because if we actually sit down, I know we're slightly going off topic. If we made an 11 from back to front of who we would say are the best players on the planet, it would be a half and half split. Half of them would be younger than 20, 25, let's say. The other half would be older than 25.
No, they'll be a lot more older than younger.
Yeah, they'll be a lot more older.
Because time will just give you that experience. Experience is everything. You know what I mean?
Because, let me ask you a question.
That's why Mohamed Salah is getting his money now. He didn't get that 10 years ago when he was inexperienced.
No, of course.
Now he's experienced. But everyone wants to get that money now. Look at Rashford. What's Rashford done to earn that money?
Exactly.
No, listen, Rashford's a separate situation, but even Rashford's what, 27 now, or nearly 28. Yeah.
But if you want to talk about he's not a kid anymore. At least he's done some experience.
Yeah, but it's not even just that, because I'll give you an example.
I wouldn't give him that money anyway.
No, actually, I'll give you an example. So you want to use the experience thing. Okay. In 2024, you have the opportunity to, this is the both unit. There are 2 contracts which you can offer, and either one will get accepted and will be your player tomorrow. Kevin De Bruyne or Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham is 21 years old. Kevin De Bruyne is 34. Who are you taking?
Yeah, but that's extreme 34, isn't it?
Yeah, that is nearing the end of the career, and
that's a wealth of experience, but the end of the career.
Okay, cool. Let me think. Who's in their late 20s and mad experienced? Okay, Barella or Jude, because Barella is like 27, 28.
I'll take Barella.
Well, with Jude, are you sure?
Yeah.
Why?
With my midfield needs legs.
Jude definitely has legs.
Jude's got legs, but his ego now is I didn't like what I saw this
at the tournament, last tournament.
Last tournament. I didn't like what I saw.
Jude at Man United would do bits. He'd make everyone fall in line.
Probably because he's got a bit of character about him. That's one thing.
Yeah, he's not big enough to be going in there. Man like Bruno seen off Ronaldo, he's not right about no Jude.
Yeah.
He's comfortable in that dressing room. Do you know what I mean? Jude could come in there and be telling him what to do.
Nah, yeah, he definitely couldn't tell him. Nah,
Jude can walk in now and start telling guys what to do, and no one can say anything.
But not man like Bruno.
He's got that ego, though. He has got that ego.
Jude has achieved more than Bruno has.
Even man like Ericsson's gonna tell him he's got to sit out and go and have a glass of water or something.
No, hang on. That's not true, because what has Bruno achieved in his career that Jude hasn't eclipsed already? Apart from a few individual stats, what's he done that Jude hasn't?
Obviously Jude's won Champions League and league. Bruno's won, I guess, a Euros.
And a Europa League. No, man. Jude has played. That's what I'm saying. It's
but he didn't do it single-handedly.
Yeah, you can't say that because one's got a Champions League and the other hasn't. That doesn't mean anything.
But anyway,
I think Real Madrid were destined to win another Champions League anyway. He was just another cog in there.
How about look? This year he's been one of Madrid's best players. Man, a lot of people have said he's been.
No, he definitely has. He definitely has been. He definitely was. His first season, he was definitely the man for sure, 100%. Can we say that this season though?
He's still been one of the guys. He still has been. Obviously, it's a bit. He had a stinker in the Classical, but that's about it, really.
80 years on from its liberation.
But the point is, my overall point is that the whole young players thing, I get what you're saying, but you can still be cold when you're young. Well, so Alex said it best.
Oh, yeah, you can, but it's too easy now. Like, it's too easy for people to be called legend and world class. And
yeah.
They have one good season and they're saying, yeah, look at his numbers. Well, he's got to do that for the next 5-6 seasons.
Is Bellingham world class to you?
Absolutely.
Right now,
I'd say he is
on because the cusp.
I would say he's on the cusp. I wouldn't say he's there yet.
He is world class. But the thing is, I also, you know what it is? Listen. The issue is that for me personally, I can't compare the standard of world class when I first started watching football to the standard of world class now. It's like it's different now. Exactly, because for me, listen, obviously Messi and Ronaldo are above world class. They're in a bracket on their own, innit? There's the world class players. They don't chat. They can't chat to them. But I look at someone now. I'm trying to think of who's a midfielder who's considered world class in his time. I remember watching. Right, this is going to start to show my age. Thiago Motta, at some point in his career was considered world class.
Was he?
Yeah. At Inter.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, Inter he was.
I don't remember him being as one of the names.
Okay, cool. Let's pick his teammate. Would you say Cambiasos?
I don't remember them talking about Cambiaso. Well, probably. I don't even remember people talking about Cambiaso like that, though.
Okay, cool.
He's good player, but
I don't remember people talking like they.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
I'm trying to think just give me an example of someone who's world class, but not like elite.
Hello. What you watch man like Kaka? Did you see man like Kaka?
Kaka, Pirlo, Sado.
You hear them names there?
Oh,
okay, let's use Andrea Pirlo.
You don't rate Kaka. Was it you that don't rate Kaka?
No.
Who don't rate Kaka?
I think Kaka's good. I just don't think he's better than Neymar. But then again, I've seen more of Neymar.
I knew it was you.
Yeah, but no. At the same time, I've seen more of Neymar than I have Kaka. So it's not
okay. All right, cool.
So I'm not saying that Kaka's a bum. That's not fair to say.
Cool.
I don't think Neymar ever really.
Neymar's been up there though. Neymar's up there.
Yeah, he was up there. No, but he was only there for 2 years, and then
no. I'll be honest. Neymar's career, when he retires, as football fans, we're all going to sit down and appreciate much more. Because
I think we will because he's going back to Santos now.
He's gone back to Brazil, but the thing is, he's one of the most disrespected players I've ever seen.
He is. You've disrespected him a lot, though, Abs.
No, I did, but then I realized and I took a step back and I was like, listen, what this guy has done is not normal. And I feel like his PSG career also gets. But anyway, we're going way off topic.
Yeah,
the
we
point
are going.
is,
We'll save that for. We got to save this chat for another.
This is a good ball chat. See, listen, see, lads, what happens when Shiggs isn't here running stinky agendas? We can actually.
Yeah. Shout out to Shiggs today, though. He couldn't make it, but he'll be back next week.
But what's it called? But anyway. So Chili, where do you go from this? So obviously, sack Ange, but what happens after that in the short term?
But that's a problem, Abs. So we sack Ange and do what?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You get rid of Ange. Who do you bring in next?
We won't. We'll have Mason till the end of the season.
That is awful.
But
and he'll probably play the same way.
The thing is, there's no point in sacking him now because even if we bring somebody in, what they've got no players.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they're still going to come in and have the same injuries. We're going to get more injuries because these players, man like Kulu, he's playing every minute. Porro playing every minute. And the way Ange plays, you can't play every minute of every game. And you definitely can't do that in the Premiership. You can't just say in the Premiership where we play a high line with inverted fullbacks and that's it. Because you've got the best managers in the world going up against you. Say, oh, is it? That's what you're going to do, yeah?
Yeah, true. To be fair, Kulu, there is one thing you have to give Ange credit for. He's managed to get the best out of Kulu in the Spurs kit so far.
Yeah, but he's running him into the ground, man.
He is, but at the same time, Kulu's also, I don't know, don't really have much options because none of his other attackers are really putting their weight, are they?
Well, Solanke was doing okay-ish, not 65 million's worth, but
but that's just the guy.
He does okay. But then, like I say, it was Ange that brought in Johnson for 50 mil. It was Ange that signed on to get Werner again for the for this season. You know what I mean? It was him that decided to right. So we got Maddison from relegated Leicester. We got that Odenberg or whatever his name is from relegated Burnley. We got Johnson from Forest, who are at the bottom of the damn table
at the time. Yeah,
and yeah, at the time. And we expected with those players then for us to go and challenge Man City.
I don't think that's the aim though. That's the problem though with Tottenham. And this is why I've said it loads of times. And Nels can back me up on this. The problem is that ultimately it's the boiled egg, bro. The boiled egg is the reason why Spurs can't progress because Levy, I respect him as a businessman. That guy knows how to make money. Now, if I ever make money in the way that Levy has, I will listen. I fully approve that
teacher.
Yeah, well done. But then don't run a football club. Go and run
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Levy is a good businessman. He cannot run a football club to save his life, though. At least not for a football.
I'll tell you what, right, Abs, you probably don't remember it, but when I was growing up here, a football club was one of the worst businesses you could put your money in. Do you know what I mean?
I heard about that, yeah.
And now, look at it. It's just crazy.
It is, but
it generates so much money that the money's taken over. So Daniel Levy's been there 24 years, won one trophy, had like 16 managers. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah. It is a bad run. It's a bad run.
It's badly run, but it's like this is where I know when I told you, as much as we've had our own issues with our owners, I'm very grateful that my owner is not Daniel Levy because
100%. Like at least in all the badness, like you could say about my club, like we've spent money, we've just done it badly.
You spend money
down to poor recruitment.
Yeah, but that's where.
Yeah, but the thing is, Levy has spent money, but it's just so bad because he's always thinking like when he decided we needed the right winger. He thought, if I get Brennan Johnson for 50 million and he succeeds, I'll sell him for 80. And that's all he's thinking.
This is what football's become, though. Like, and this is what I was going to talk to Abs about as well, because they're interested in Garnacho. I don't think they don't want Garnacho to improve the team. They just want him as a moneymaker.
Listen,
cool.
You're paying 60 million quid for a footballer. There has to be some kind of starting. What's it called? You have to that has to be some kind of plan to get him into the first team. Now,
but for 60 million, that player should have had to have done something for you. He's had to have that money.
For me, listen,
60 mil the new 30 mil.
It is.
Yeah. You look at, for example, you look at Elise last year. Elise was quoted for Premier League teams who got around 50, 60 M's, right? Let's just say 50 in it. I'm not paying an extra 10 million quid for Alejandro Garnacho, a player who is far worse technically, has proven far less, is less of a threat in general. Now he's not that creative. He's just, I don't know, man. I feel like
he's a threat, but he's a threat more for if you're like maybe like a Bournemouth or a maybe a Brighton even.
Maybe, but you know what my problem is with Garnacho?
What did Palace quote you, Abs, for Mark Gahey?
Mark Gahey?
Wasn't that 60 as well?
Nah, 70, close 70, but we're not going after Mark Gahey. But you see with Garnacho, personally, I look on it and I think, okay, and I think Man United fans have made the mistake of, because they really, really, really don't like Rashford, they think that Garnacho can be, the replacement for Rashford in a way.
Nah.
But if you look at Garnacho's output, listen, forget all the extra fancy stuff. If you just look strictly output, right? His best goal scoring season is 7 goals in 36 games. That's not a goal machine. That's not a goal machine at all.
No.
If Rashford don't go now in the next couple of days, you got working back into the team.
I would probably just say you might as well. But then did you
what
see?
You're gonna do? What you're going to pay him 300-400 grand a week?
All right, wait. Before we move on to United, Fulham, let's finish off Spurs and Leicester first.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on, and then we'll just jump in. So, yeah. Chile, is it so race to 40 points, yeah?
That's what I said to you.
So race to 40 points. Do you believe
that's all we're interested in, getting another 16 points? That's it.
Do you believe that Andrew will win something?
No.
Easy. Let me finish the question first, man.
He's 1-0 up against Liverpool right now, to be fair.
So you don't think?
What do you think that we're gonna go to Anfield and turn them over, Abs? All right.
You don't have to turn them over. You can just get a draw.
Why not? Yeah, you are in the league already, isn't it?
Right. Let me just tell you, Everton just beat us, and then Leicester beat us. You don't think Liverpool are gonna put at least 3 or 4 past us?
No, it's a cup. It's a cup, man. Anything goes.
Maybe they'll take it.
When you lot playing? You lot playing like next week or something?
We played well against Liverpool. We deserve to win that game. So,
next week.
Next week, yeah. But we've got a game on Thursday that we've got to win. Well, a draw would be okay, but
who's that
against?
I can't think of Ellsborg or someone we're playing.
Oh, in the Europa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That. Listen. By the way, when we're done with this, we got to do. There's a whole heap of predictions we got to do still.
Oh yeah. Let's get through.
No. But after the games.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So okay, next game.
Fulham versus Man United. Did you go to that game? Because I know that's the only game that most Man United fans, because they're all from London, can get to, and it's one of the very few ones you get to.
You can't get. Hey, listen, you can't get a ticket from Fulham. Fulham's the most expensive ticket in the Premier League.
What? Wait.
I swear the season ticket is one of the most expensive.
No, but I'm
Tottenham's is the most expensive.
What, more than Fulham?
Yeah,
Are you
we're
sure?
a disgrace, mate.
I swear I saw something recently about their season, Fulham season.
I think they were talking about just main stand. I don't think they were talking about season ticket.
But no, I didn't.
Maybe it was a ticket day, like a ticket on the day is more expensive.
Yeah, probably.
No, but yeah. Anyway, no, I didn't go to the game to answer your question.
Yeah, well, that's another London derby missed for Mr. Lowe.
This is what you can say, isn't it? This is what you can say.
It's the truth, man. Listen,
haters.
Listen, Peckham, Chester United. You know how it is.
I ain't from Peckham, so
I'm not saying you're from Peckham.
It's
the fact. It's Peckham, Chester United. Listen, it's all these.
I don't know one Peckham man that support United.
How many guys do you know from Peckham?
None.
There you go. That
proves my theory. That's what I said. I don't know no one from Peckham.
So that doesn't prove your theory. If you don't know anyone from Peckham, then how do you know that there's a reason why we call Peckham Ritz?
Did I say that? I said I don't know one person from Peckham that supports United.
Okay, cool, no problem. Anyway, listen.
There you go.
Right, so
I didn't say there wasn't any.
Man,
I don't know.
Anyway, knows the big London derby against Fulham. How did that go?
Hey, 3-point collectors. That's all we can say out here, man. Certain man can't really say that, you know.
Yeah, true.
As shameless as it sounds this week, obviously next week is going to be a completely different story, probably. But, hey,
who have you got next week?
Certain man ain't got 3 points this week, and certain man doing it.
Oh man, days. What? So is it a raise your hand thing?
Nah. I'm not raising my hand or celebrating anything until we get 40 points. I'm in the boat. Once we get 40 points, I'll celebrate all the wins and all the losses. I'll cuss everyone with all the losses.
I hear that.
I wanted to cuss Chile so bad every week when I'll be like with the eyes and that.
I've
been wanting to send you bare eyes and I want to laugh at Shigs as well. Wow.
Everyone wants to laugh at Shigs, but Shigs is
I can't do nothing right now.
Listen, you know what? You see, when Liverpool have that steep decline, you know how like all of our teams have been down bad.
Yeah.
When Liverpool's goes through, I feel like Shigs is going to be public enemy number one on here.
Yeah.
Man,
how he was carrying on when Liverpool had that little dip.
Let's see, where's that? So I feel like with us, what we're going to do is we're going to basically make Shigs, I don't know, we're going to put him in the naughty corner, like this.
Is that the naughty corner?
Sorry, I messed up. Ain't this meant to be the naughty corner? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah.
Something like that, innit? So we put him in the naughty corner. Shigs will be there. Just keep him there and then make it smaller and smaller.
Making the tiniest box or whatever. That'll be just. But back to the game.
So
weren't really the most entertaining game. United scumbag the win, to be honest with you. But hey, I don't mind.
Who was it? Martinez.
Martinez deflected shot. It goes in, man. And I thought it would be. Do you know what? If you said to me, take it like a draw, I'll take it because Fulham is a hard place to go now. Like their team.
Everywhere is a hard place to go for us.
Yeah, you're right. Everywhere is really hard to go to. So I'll take a draw out of this game. Happy with the 3 points, and we move on, man. This lifting us up the table a bit. I don't really have much to say about the game, but yeah. Like when we have our conversation about who we're gonna get rid of, who we want to get rid of in our team, Højlund is definitely up there with me.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Højlund is definitely up there for me, boy.
That guy is tragic.
He is trash. I gave him a little bly because it was his first season and he weren't really getting much service. But now with more service, he's not it for me, man.
It's not even the service thing. He still doesn't get service, but the reason why he doesn't get service isn't because of the team. It's
his movement's not there. His movement's not there.
It's weird, but I can't lie though. There's been a lot of combos amongst Man United fans. How much of the poor run that you've been on do you put on Amorim?
He's definitely to blame in some aspects because I'll probably say 30% maybe.
Well, you don't think he could have done way more?
He can't do much more with what he can only do with what he's got at the moment. But I feel like certain plays in the formation it doesn't work, and it shows because he later rectifies it in the game, and then we somehow play better.
No, I hear that.
Like for example, Bruno as a 10 is awful. But Bruno next to Ugarte is actually the better choice, and I don't see why he can't just start the game like that.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't know. I feel like with the Man United team, there's quite a few guys who need to get done in it. But what's good? I actually need a mic because there's some background stuff.
You need to turn your TV down a bit.
Otherwise, either turn on the TV or mute a mic. Yeah, one of them two, innit? But I feel like with the Man United team, this is gonna sound crazy, and I know you're probably gonna laugh at me being like, you're waffling. You're never as far away from where you want to be as long as you have one or two good windows.
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like
I thought this one would have been the good window because we got some good recruitment in there. It's just gone. Yeah. It's just gone poor.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. I feel like. Do you know what it is? I feel like there's just sometimes where you remember the summer when Liverpool signed Mane and Wijnaldum, for example.
Yeah,
and they looked better than what they were. Well, actually, no, in fact, that's even poor one. The year they signed Salah, because they signed Salah in 2017 or whatever, people genuinely thought they were like, oh, this insane team, they can do whatever. They could potentially win this or win that. I feel like if you have one or two level raisers who come in one window, then your position gets elevated way more than you probably would have expected it to. So, for example, let's say Man United, let's be fair, because I don't think it'll be this bad forever. I'll be as much as I'd love it to. I don't think it'll be this bad forever.
I don't think so. I trust it. I trust in Amorim. I trust in Amorim.
Yeah,
if we can get his players in, I believe we're going to be up there.
Yeah, but it's not even about just his players. I'm talking about this season, just this season, strictly this year. I feel like you'll probably finish around somewhere in the top half. I don't know where exactly, but let's just say
probably 10th. Probably 10th.
8th or 10th, whatever. Let's just say you finish there in it. Next year, if you sign 3 really good players who really elevate the team, that 10th could go from 10th to 5th or 4th, just like that.
It's getting those 3 players, so it's easy to say that.
I know it's hard getting players now.
Yeah. Like you were saying, 60 million, you're getting an average player. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it doesn't even have to be big money. It just has to be a transformative sign.
It just has to be the right profile. I think it's not even the price; it's the right profile player, like someone who's hungry, come in, and actually wants to do a job. Like there's not much players out there now. Not much.
And then when they do get there, the ones that are already there ruin them.
Yeah, the ones who get there, they'll have a season where they're the man, they're the ones, and then maybe next season is when you see the massive drop off.
Yeah,
once they get because everyone say I was gonna say everyone, every club, as soon as you do well, like I'm gonna give Kobe. Use Kobe as an example. You do well, all of a sudden now he's got a new contract. It's only been one season.
Yeah,
new contract already.
Exactly.
Like all our clubs do it. Like as soon as we've got that superstar, like potential superstar, we're trying to tie them down with a big contract already. The head's gone after that.
It's not even so much about a big contract, but you do have to tie down your talented YGs too.
But you've already got them. He's on a 4 or 5 year contract. Why you got to give him another?
Not really.
One?
You need to guarantee
he had one good season.
Because if I'm not wrong, academy players when they sign a 2-year professional contract after which they could just either extend or run down their deal and just go wherever. So I feel like you do need to put some kind of like, you need to protect your asset in a way as well. So for example, I'm not saying give Kobe 200 bags a week, but just give him a 3-4 year deal to at least secure his future for the meantime. And then in the next years, if he keeps improving, renegotiating it. Like, it's just business.
Yeah. How it should be. Don't
start. That's what I'm saying. So you give them a 3-4 after they get their first pro contract, which is only 2 years, and then there you go, keep it from there. But when I was talking about the whole transformative signing, I'm just saying, what's it called? It doesn't even have to be money. It just has to be someone who really makes the guys around him better. And you can find that for any money. It doesn't have to be. It can be 100 million. It can be 10 million. It doesn't matter.
I agree. I feel like Ahmad's one of them now.
Yeah.
Like now we've seen it properly. The squad have seen him. Obviously, he didn't have a chance like up until only probably last season, like bits of last season. But now people are starting to see the team around him starting to feel it a bit. Like he's becoming that guy.
He is, but I feel that's what it is. I feel like he embodies what a Man United player is meant to be, especially in attack, unpredictable. Can do can do loads of different things. And yeah, man, but that's what I'm saying, because as much as we all cuss our players now, what's funny is I don't think you need to do this whole 60 players leave, 60 players come in.
No,
yes, there's a few that yes, let's say, I don't know, 5 to 10 players that could leave in one window. You get 3-4 who really elevate and hit the ground running. Then it looks like, shit, we're actually way closer than we thought we were.
Yeah. True. It's true, man. It's true. Well, hey ho, this will be another convo we will talk about. We'll deep dive into the
when the rest of the Mandem are back, when the two top teams
Mandem are back, we'll talk about our squad. But yeah, did you guys watch any of the other games this weekend?
What, the Bournemouth Forest one, 5-0.
Bournemouth Forest 5-0. That was a mad game. Mad game. I didn't think Forest would have got turnover like that.
Yeah, probably not. Liverpool's
Bournemouth are flying high right now.
Yeah, they are. They got a point. They got a draw away against us at Stamford Bridge. They beat Newcastle at St James's, and they slapped you 3-0 at OT.
Yeah,
they convincingly dealt with what's their names. Who did they just deal with? Nottingham Forest. They were nothing, and they're currently joints. Well, they're 6th, and they're only. Are they ahead of us on goal difference? No, they're not actually. They're joint 6th with us.
Goal difference.
The goal difference is the same, so I don't know why.
They're the same, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the games were there. Villa West Ham was a bit of a dead game. I'm glad I skipped that.
Would you take Duran?
Happily.
Yeah, I'll take Duran.
That's a proper 9 right there.
He's being disrespected right now, man.
Duran is a shooter, bro. Duran is my favorite type of striker. I like strikers who can shoot from anywhere and score every single type of goal.
Yeah.
That's my type of 9. So bring me Duran.
I think that everyone likes them type of strikers.
Yeah.
No, not really, because there's some guys who just like poachers or foxes in the boxes or whatever, or once you do the whole link play thing. Me personally,
but everyone wants a player that can score from anywhere.
I want a Maverick.
No, but
that kind of guy.
You've got to have players that can score from the outside the 18-yard box if they can't do that.
And willing to do it as well. Willing to
have a try.
I don't know. Who's a striker like that? Who could shoot? I like Aguero. Aguero for me is a striker who wasn't afraid to score from any different angle. That's my type of guy. Or even, actually, no, Falcao's a bit different because Falcao's more of a in the box.
He was a more in the box kind of guy. Like
very good in the box, but he's more in the box. But that's about it. To be fair, the game, apart from the Bournemouth Forest game, the games weren't that interesting.
Everything
went the way you expected to go, apart from Well, actually, not apart from oh yeah, you see that who celebrated his goal for Palace, his debut goal when they lost 2-1 to Brentford.
Who's that?
That FA kid.
What about him?
Brentford beat them 2-1, but he scored in the 85th minute and celebrated his goal rather than pick up the ball and run back. Did you agree with that or not?
What, running with the ball?
No, so basically,
he's saying he should have got the ball and got it back so they could restart the game rather than celebrate.
Rather than celebrating it, yeah, I guess so. But I guess that will come in time. Like teammates would have been
Did you say it was his first goal for the club?
Yeah, it's his very first goal for Palace.
So it's his first Premiership goal.
I feel like the boys got to get him on like back. Be like, come celebrate later.
Nah, I would have just what's it called? I would have just picked up the ball and ran regardless because because I'll be honest, as much as people be like, oh, young players need to be guided and stuff, there is a base level that these guys learn, especially in academy football. And I know you and Chile have been in and around academies or whatever. When it comes to academy ball, bro, there's certain things that you just need to know when you become a senior pro. And that's why you get graduated into that stage.
Yeah, it's his first goal though, so I'm going to allow him that. It's his first Premiership goal.
Man,
anyway, what do you, man, think about Michael Oliver? Was he right or was he wrong?
He was wrong.
Yeah, 100% wrong.
He was wrong.
Think that's a red?
Nah, it wasn't a red.
What do you think, Joe?
I think it was a yellow.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to kick up a load of stink if he gives the red for
it. Is this your
I'm with you, by the way. But at the same time, if we remove agendas, it's not a red. I'm all for agendas, by the way. I love agendas. That's my shit in it. But
yeah, you're the agenda king.
Yeah, I love it though. It's my brand.
Yeah. You are running the agenda, so yeah, I hear it.
Anyway, last but not least,
yeah, let's all right. So are we gonna do you wanna go through the Dons and Donkeys?
Yeah, we'll do those so we can do the predictions. Yeah, we'll do predictions for just the big games to win it.
You wanna do just what? Like what? Prem or
no, not for Champions League and Europa. Because Prem's not for time, man.
All right, cool. Let's run through it. Who's your Don?
My Don this week. That's to be Cliver because he ruined Forest.
Yeah,
Cliver, yeah.
He ruined Forest once.
Yeah, I'll probably give it to the whole Bournemouth team. To be honest with you, like 5-0 to one of the teams that's up there, like top 4. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He treated them like it was nothing.
He did, but it's not just him though. Clever can get the week.
I would give it the whole team. To be
no, actually, Rutoro got a hat trick. To be fair, so I guess you could pick him. Who else played well? Sober's line for Liverpool, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Who else? Lisandro scored them. Actually, that's Lisandro's goal.
I'm not good. Yeah, come on, it was deflected, but still. Yeah.
Donut of the week.
Donkey of the week.
The whole Tottenham team.
Nah, I'm gonna give it to Robert Sanchez.
I think Mike Oliver for sure.
I want to give it Robert Sanchez because of the stupidness he did. I have to. I'm sorry, and the agendas run strong. So I'll go. Should we pick our two? So I'm gonna go Cliver, Don, Sanchez is my donut. You man picking.
Me, Bournemouth.
Yeah, go on.
Bournemouth, Don. Donkey, Michael Oliver for the decision against what's his name?
Lewis Kelly.
Lewis Kelly, that's it.
Yeah.
What about you, Chile?
And Bournemouth are the Dons and Tottenham are the Donkeys.
Give it to all of them this week. I hear it, man.
Yeah,
all of them. Every single one of them.
The big games this weekend are actually, you know what? Both of you play in the Europa League, innit?
Yeah.
This week. So, which
are you playing? Playing conference?
Well, our conference thing is done, bro.
What you look at? Oh, you look waiting next stage now, yeah?
We're waiting until the last 16 comes up because we've already We've already we've qualified for the last 16. We don't need the we don't need to play in the playoffs until February. So we've got time till we next play a game in the Conference League. But in the Champions League, what good games are there? What's a decent game? They're all a bit.
Let's see. I need to see the. Oh, it's Sky Sports. We'll go to Sky Sports real quick.
I guess you could say, well, there's Juve versus Benfica. That's a good game.
Hey, Benfica, they smacked. Barcelona. They were unlucky against Barcelona, man.
Yeah, they did.
That was a good game.
Yeah, it was. Man City need to They need to beat what's their names? Club Brugge, because if they don't, they run the risk of not qualifying for the next round of the Champions League.
Who's that?
Man City.
Man City. I like the format of the European Cup.
I do as well, you know. I do as well. I like it.
I think it brings more integrity, but also I don't know. I'm not really a fan of it. There's two teams who In fact, no, there are two teams who really need to win. If you check the table, Real Madrid are one.
What's it out of 32? Yeah.
Yeah, 36.
No. What's the qualifier for the next stage?
It's 24 teams, but you have a knockout playoffs versus versus. So basically, the way it works is all the teams in the top 8 go straight to the last 16.
Yeah.
But then in between it, you have the playoffs. The playoffs is from 9th to 3rd to 24th.
I like this new format, man. This is cool.
Yeah, I like it.
The current teams who I believe.
Let me see if
I'm trying. Who's gone through? So Liverpool have gone through. They've won the whole thing anyway. So have Barca. So have Arsenal, Inter, and most of these teams they're all going to go through. It's not fully confirmed yet, but the teams who are currently in the top 8, these guys they won't
play right now.
Yeah. So their games they're just going to be. No one really cares about them because they've basically qualified all of them, haven't they? So it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
The important. So, which game do you want to do a prediction for? Do you want to do Man City, Bruges, I guess? And
they're gonna turn them over, though. Where's Bruges? Bruges are 20.
They're all the games are particularly exciting like that. I guess what's it called? Salzburg versus Atleti. That'd be a good game.
Especially
actually, no, that's not because I thought Atleti was still in part of the title, but they're not actually there. What's it called?
Where are they?
They're in the top 8.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't see a good game from this. I don't know. Maybe
Real Madrid versus Brest. That's a game which Madrid need to win. If they do win, they have an outside shot of getting to the top 8. By the way,
they'll beat Brest though. Where's Brest? 13th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They don't want.
Almost crazy. And then obviously Bayern against who? Bayern against Slovan. They'll smoke them. But yeah, the fixtures are a bit. This week they're a bit smelly. I don't even know if I'll watch any of them, to be honest. Maybe I might watch them.
Benfica will be a good one, I think, and maybe Sporting Bologna.
Yeah, but Juve are such a drag. I know. So have you seen that their manager has he's unbeaten, but it's because he's got 7 wins and 14 draws.
Awful records. That's awful setting, man.
So I don't know. Listen, you know what? Let's skip Champions League because I tried to do it. The games are too dead. Like Europa League, because you both are playing in it. Who wants to go first on their own predictions?
We'll win that. We'll win 3-0.
Against Elfsborg.
So we don't think Ange could go on a Europa League run?
He'd be lucky to have a job in 2 weeks.
So what's the score we're going with Chile?
3-0 Tottenham. I think we'll beat them. It's just a Premiership we can't win.
I'll go 4-1 Tottenham. Because you'll concede, but you'll beat them in it. What about you, Nels?
Who are we playing? We're playing.
Now, give you a prediction for the Spurs team.
FCSB. You say prediction. I'm gonna say maybe like a 1-0. I think we're gonna have a dead game probably. Maybe a 2-1. Maybe a 2-1. Maybe a 2-1.
What game are you doing, Nels? Your game?
Yeah.
No, what's your Tottenham prediction?
Sorry. Tottenham. You lot win that one. I'm gonna say probably a 2-0.
But I found out who FCSB are. I'm surprised I didn't get it. Do you remember Steaua Bucharest?
Yeah, old school.
Yeah, it's them. That's what FCSB are.
Oh, okay.
Heritage team, man.
Yeah, that's old school. I remember them always in the Champions League.
Yeah, they were. So what, you reckon you're beating them comfy? Or is it just a 1-0?
I'm going to say like a 2-1 or something. Or 1-0.
I'll say 2-0 United.
Yeah, you'll beat them comfy 3-1. 3-1.
I don't know where them goals are coming from, where?
Listen, you'll find a way.
You'll find a way. Bruno might score.
All I need this week.
We're all right in the table right now. We're all right in the table.
Listen, I need Club Brugge to do all of us a favor and beat City. Can you do that for us, please?
Oh, please. No, but then if they do that, they're gonna go on a mad league run.
Yeah, true.
But I don't want them winning. I don't want them being close to the Champions League either. So
they won't win it this year. There's too many teams. You know that if Flick bucks Pep in the last 16, he's going to ruin it.
Oh yeah. He's got them. He's got them on point right now.
Do you see them missing it? They scored 7, bro. Like it's nothing.
That's what I'm saying. He's on point. They got 1 point. They might be the pick for Champions League this season.
Yeah, like this Barca team is probably the most fun Barca team to watch since Enrique, probably.
Trouble inside.
Yeah. But anyway, that's it. So anything else?
Yeah, man. No, I guess. Yeah. Good show, man. Good show.
No agenda shows and that.
No agenda. No nothing, man. Our 20 of pure football talk.
Yeah,
we definitely have to do a show where we deep dive into the state of
who's got to go.
Squads.
Yeah, therefore, listen to the men that make sure you like and subscribe and follow all our socials down below.
Yeah.
All socials running next week. And listen, you can find us anywhere and everywhere not anywhere and everywhere. You can find us on here whenever there's the time to unpack, the weekend's fixtures or whatever. And yeah, man.
Every single Monday at 9:15.
You know the vibes.
Ish.
Listen, subject to a small margin of error.
Minor things, man. Minor things.
Yeah,
we'll be back with the full gang next week. Yeah, catch you guys later.
Take care later.
Love.